Hey guys, what's up? Here I am. Don't I look like Hugh Hefner in a girl's outfit? Actually, that makes no sense. I just mean that I'm sitting here doing my vlog in my robe. But I'm just one of those people, I don't know about you guys, I really love robes. So when for example, when I travel, I always pack my own robes. But what's really nice is most hotels are kind enough to have robes that they provide, and you can even buy them if you want. See, I don't even work for the hotel and I'm pimping them out. But I like to, when I get home, I like to be in my sweats and my lounging clothes, my lounging yoga clothes or whatever, and then a robe. So I actually have, like, I can't even see. I'm not trying to be naked, but I'm just telling you I have a tank top on. Why am I telling you this? I don't know. We're also dealing with strange, weird hotel lighting because I'm sitting here. See, normally I would not allow that to happen. There's things on the desk back there and a plug. See that white thing right there? That's where I normally plug in my iPad, but it's not back there. So just ignore what's behind me. The chair's okay. I'm in my hotel room, so I'm in this little family area. I'm sitting at my desk, and I just ordered my dinner. And what did I order? Based on coming back to my room, I'm specifically talking to you guys about eating and figuring out what to eat, whether you travel a lot like me or whether you don't. And something that I see come up a lot, and something that Bonnie, actually from our Sears Fit Studio team, had blogged about today and shared one of her experiences. It just made me think about this whole, now I always say knowledge is key. Wow, sometimes when my hair's back there, it makes me look like I have no neck. Stop it, Kelly, you're being negative. Anyway, I ordered, have my little trusty room service menu here. There's actually a local place that I ordered sushi from the other night. Oh, it's my reminder. It's already, oh my God. Anyway, Twitter party tonight at 7, so I'm shooting this before that. But based on, I came back from my full day at the conference today, sat down, updated what I'd eaten in Fit Day, and this is where tracking is so important, guys. Sometimes if you're just doing it in your head, you can think just like anything. You can think, okay, I'm right on track. I think I'm probably about 1,000 calories. But when you actually enter it down, whether you're doing it in a notebook and kind of tallying it up, or whether you're doing it on an iPhone app or whatever phone you have, or Fit Day like I'm using, it gets up there quickly. And when you're trying to lose weight, every 200-300 calories counts, okay? That can be the difference of staying at exactly the same weight or losing weight, okay? And for me, in particular, like every detail matters. Every detail matters. And so this is where I have to make sure that I'm, crossing my T's and dotting my I's, if you will. The reason that I chose to order what I did, which is for tonight, I'm ordering a fruit plate and it comes with a yogurt, and then I ordered a Diet Coke because I've been drinking water all day and hot tea. When I chose that, I was originally thinking, okay, I'm going to get some miso soup, I'm going to get 1 spicy tuna roll, and 2 pieces of maguro from sushi. So you might think, that's not a bad choice, but because I wanted to be as thorough as possible, instead of going, well, I know that this is okay, and I looked, and my Fit Day, based on what I had entered already, shows that right now I'm at 1,100 calories. So based on that, I really only have, try to stick between like 12 to 1,400 calories per day. 1,500 kind of at my max, if you will. So that said, if I would have gotten miso soup, I looked up on Google. I couldn't find it in Fit Day, but I looked up miso soup. It looks like it's about, I actually wrote it down, 70 calories. A piece of maguro is going to be about 50 calories, so if I had 2 pieces of that, that'd be 170. And one spicy tuna roll, if I got that, hold on, I think I looked it up. Anyway, I think it was 250. So either way, I'd be looking at like closer to 400 or 500 calories, which is not that bad. But again, I would like to have something smaller, so I'm like, you know what? Based on what I ate today, because I did have, when I was having lunch, I had some angel food cake. They had this angel food cake strawberry shortcake. So it's basically just strawberries on top of angel food cake. But I had to count that in. So that made my lunch a little higher calories, and that is how I decided what I was going to have for dinner. If you're not, first of all, if you're not aware of calorie counts and nutritional counts, or you're not taking the time, like I'm doing, to look it up on things that you're not sure about, it's very easy. These are those areas where if you don't look it up, it's very easy to suddenly, go along, and especially for people like me that travel all the time, if you are not aware of how a beer there, you go to a happy hour one night, you have a Heineken. I think, your average beer that's not a low-calorie beer is like 125, 150 calories. So you have that, you have, an appetizer here or there. You can go to a happy hour and have a few bites of something and one drink and walk away with an extra 500 calories. And you might not think that's your dinner, right? So at a lot of events like this, you can go to a happy hour or a mixer or a networking event, and you can have one drink, one glass of wine. If you're women tend to drink wine at these things. That can easily be 100, 150 calories. If you're not watching, right? Then you have a couple appetizers, right? Those are going to easily be, if you're not trying to do the the smart choices, right? If you have a few bad choices, piece of pizza. That can be 250 calories if you have just a small piece. So you have that and a glass of wine, you could be looking at 400, 500 calories. You do that 3 or 4 nights in a row, that's 1,500 extra calories that if you're not counting on it, and then you go have a late dinner, all these things add up. But if you're aware of everything and you've made the decision each day to, get in your workout, but also track what you're eating, you can, it requires a little bit of extra effort, but it doesn't require that much effort. Now, what was I talking about when I said Bonnie did her blog post? She did a blog post, and I'll try to remember to share the link to it. Let me see if it's right here. She was basically saying, oh my God, I went to Arby's today, and I was in a hurry, and I went through the drive-thru, and I ordered one of their market fresh turkey sandwiches. Then she got home, because she hadn't done that before, she hadn't used them, and looked up the calories and saw that it was 750 calories, and she was like, oh my God, Now, for me, some of you that have been watching me for a while, you've seen me rant about this, because I get very frustrated if people that know I'm a fitness blogger, and I'll check into Arby's or McDonald's, Wendy's, wherever, and I get all of these people jumping all over my stuff on Facebook going, oh, what are you doing? You're a fitness blogger. What are you doing eating McDonald's? What are you doing eating at Arby's? And it's like, first of all, okay, I am never trying to represent to people that I only eat, sprouts and vegetables and fruit, okay? We all know that there's going to be occasions where I'm going to have cookies or I'm going to have donuts or whatever, okay? So that's point number one. But if I'm eating there and it's not a cheat day, or I'm not choosing to indulge, whatever you guys want to call it, you can eat at Panera, you can eat at Arby's, you can eat at McDonald's, you can eat at Taco Bell. And while some of you who are, elitist in your nutrition, and you only eat clean and you only eat organic, and you don't want to support anything that might have, not organic chicken or whatever, I respect that, that's fine, okay? But for those of us that occasionally might have to go through a drive-through, and we're not that picky, okay, first of all, let's all respect each other. Second of all, just understand, you can have a perfectly reasonable meal, but let's remember that almost every restaurant, especially if they're a global organization or a national organization, they're going to have the nutritional information on their websites. So if you know that you're going to go to Arby's, or if you know that you're going to go to Taco Bell, you can go to the website, you can download the nutritional information. I mean, sometimes when I first started trying to become aware of calorie counts and nutritional counts, I would print this stuff up and I would just look at everything on the menu, and then you guys, most restaurants are even breaking it down where they're telling you, if you take the mayo off, here's how many calories are in our mayo, whether it's 150 to 250 calories. That way you go, for example, if I'm going to go to McDonald's and I want to have my favorite fish sandwich, I look at that and I want to have it and I want to eat it with the tartar sauce and whatever, but I realize that when I eat it, it has a slice of cheese on it. I don't taste the cheese, so I get it without the cheese. It still is a yummy fish sandwich. It's what I would call an indulgent meal, but I think if I'm correct, I think it's 370 calories, so you take off the slice of cheese, you're taking off 100 calories, so that makes it about 275 calories, 270, right? That's a yummy sandwich, and then if I have the fries with it, I realize what it is. But if I want to have that meal the way it comes, I know in my head, because I've looked it up enough, that having the entire fish sandwich, not altered, with a small fry, I think it's about 850 calories. I know. Now, is that my best choice? Should I eat that every day? No. And if I want to, I can go to McDonald's, I can have a smoothie. I can also look up what the smoothie is. I can look up what their coffee options are. McDonald's has great coffee, okay? When you go to Arby's, you might do what Bonnie did and go through and say, oh, roast beef is probably bad, it's probably higher in fat, it's probably higher in calories, I'm gonna go with this market fresh turkey sandwich. Guess what? Think again. It's not like they're trying to deceive the customer. I don't think that's the issue here. But when you go to Arby's, their market fresh turkey sandwiches are actually, most of them, if I'm correct, start around 790 calories to 850 calories. That's also true at Panera. Whereas a small roast beef, I think is about, just a small roast beef sandwich is like 370 calories. I usually, if I'm gonna go to Arby's and I want roast beef, I'll get a medium, and then I take off one of the buns. I think it's 450, 470, somewhere around there. But I have the idea, like, it's not the optimal fat-free choice, okay? But if I'm out in the middle of nowhere and I need something to eat and that's what sounds good to me, that's a good choice. But it's all about knowledge, people, and the more that you look this stuff up, then you'll remember. Like for me, I can tell you what most of the calories are at pretty much every fast food restaurant. Furthermore, I can tell you what it is at Chili's, what it is at Olive Garden, so that I know when I'm eating something bad or when I'm eating something good. I can tie it into the rest of my day, okay? So don't black label or white label or whatever you want to call it and write off some restaurant or say that you can't eat there. Just understand that all of this information is easily accessible to you. And if you're like me, right, and you're ordering from a sushi place, okay, this doesn't have the calorie counts. They're not providing all of the nutritional information. But most of these, you can go, hello, have you guys heard of this thing called Google? Yeah, you go online. You don't even need to pick whatever website you're going to use. Just go to Google and type in calories in spicy tuna roll. You'll have 7 different websites that'll come up that'll give you that information. You can enter it and customize it in FitDay or whatever you're using to track your calories. If I'm ordering here from the hotel and I'm figuring that I'm going to have a fruit plate, it doesn't tell me what the calories are, right? But I can go onto FitDay and I can say, okay, I'm having sliced strawberries and I'm having a Dannon yogurt. The Dannon yogurt is 140 calories, it comes with it, so I can plan it out. I'm having my hot tea, I'm gonna do my workout after our Twitter party, and I'm totally on plan. So all I'm saying to you guys, this might sound like it's a lot of extra work if I had to do this every day, but once you start looking this stuff up, like I told you, I don't have to look it up. I knew Bonnie had not been to Arby's for a while, so she had to look it up, and she didn't know, but I guarantee you this, the next time she's out and about, she has to stop through an Arby's, she'll order probably a small roast beef or whatever. All the information is there. If you've got a smartphone, you can look it up while you're waiting in line. But all it takes is a few extra steps, and you can make some smart choices. And then, based on what you had for lunch, make your smart choices at dinner. I changed what I was going to order, even though what I was going to order originally was still healthy, right? Okay, I was not planning on ordering, 2 Big Macs and a large pizza, but it was still a little bit too high for me to stick with my plan so that I could be on the, right caloric number every single day. Make adjustments, make the effort, look it up, and you'll be fine. This is all I have to say to you today. This is my rant. This is my helpful Kelly guidance for you, and I gotta go because I'm already at 13 minutes. Do I ever do a short vlog? I don't know how you people do short vlogs. I really don't, but more power to you, really. This is also what my hair would look like if I cut it again, which I'm not going to.